All right, welcome to today's game in round 8. All good? One more time. Welcome to today's game here at Avenger Park. It is between the hosts Avondale versus Altona Magic in what is going to be a really hotly contested game. Magic needing points to keep themselves ahead of Moreland City, while Avondale needing a win to keep in touch with league leaders South Melbourne. It'll be a very entertaining game here today, and we hope there is a couple of goals. If anything goes by previous games, this one should have at least 3 in it. Magic, though, have not beaten Avondale in the NPL era. Their best result was back in 2021 with a 2-2 win in round 2. And since then, it's been a one-way steam train with Avondale absolutely eclipsing anything Magic can do. So can they do the unthinkable? It's been done before this season. All good? Thank you. you have a USB plug? Yeah. Just to this one, that's all. Just to go into here. Oh, thank you. It's a lifesaver.
There's these foam hands or foam, because I think you do, I say, give one of those. Do this.
Well, it's a good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to today's round 8 clash in the NPL Men's Victoria match between Avondale FC and a visiting Altona Magic, coming to you live from Avenger Park. All thanks to NPL Victoria YouTube. We'll have a minute silence.
It's an input too. Yeah, so should I change it? Yeah.
As we said, we welcome you all to Avenger Park here for the round 8 clash between the hosts Avondale FC and a visiting Altona Magic. My name is Alex Sivkorowski, and I will bring you the live action over the next night. Game we've got in our hands here tonight. After a week off due to the Australia Cup games, it's back into the NPL and what is a very hotly anticipated season. And we're looking forward to a very good game this afternoon. Avondale currently sitting in 5th place in the live ladder. They're coming off a 0-0 draw against Heidelberg in round 7. They did have a massive win in round 4 of the Australia Cup, 11-1 against Endeavour United. So Zoran Markovski's Avengers are looking to continue on with that goal-scoring form today against a Altona Magic and try to keep in touch with the league leaders in South Melbourne. For the Magic though, Goran Lozanovski got a tough 1-1 draw against Port Melbourne and then a big Australia Cup win 5-0 against Sebastopol Vikings. So in a good run of form for the Magic, they are looking towards causing an upset today, which can be done. As we know, Manningham United beat them 3-0 earlier on this season. Well, for the Magic, it hasn't been a happy hunting ground for them here or at home either. The last time they actually got a result was back in 2021, round 2, a 2-2 draw. And since then, it's all been a one-way traffic, with all going towards the Blue Avengers. So they'll be kicking to the left of screen, Magic to the right. We'll go through the lineups. Avondale, Manos in goals. 8 Bryce, number 4. Number 7, Stefan Zini. 11, Yusuf Ahmed. 13 is Ute Towns. 14, Blake Carpenter. 17, Adam Alhayak. 18, Sian Kuba. 23, Christian Trajcheski. 25, Kerr. And 68 is Khalil Kamara. So Zoran Markovski bringing in 2 changes with Bryce and Yusuf Ahmed in. The Genio and George Ott to the bench. For the Magic, we have number 88, Christian Rossi. 4, Aaron O'Driscoll. 6, John Stojcevski. 8, Stephen Lawless. 10, Nerd Setahabic. He's headed away by Carpenter there. 12, Saeed Mukacha. 14, Bull Juash. As we're another Cuban now, flicks it over to the top. Chance for Zini. Ball on the edge of the box, eventually cleared by Stojcevski. Finds Juach. Towns covering him. Oh, given away cheaply there is Trajcheski. Number 15 is Alex Guest. 16, Mohamed El Hawi. 17, Daniel Fabrizio, and 26 is Jawad Rezai. So Goran Lozanovski making 1 change with Rezai in, and Liberto goes to the bench. Bryce. Kamara to Cuba. El Hayek. Cuba now playing against his former squad here. That's a ball to Ahmed, flicked on nicely. It's Zini. The challenge came through from Stojcevski. Clears safety. Great tackle there from the experienced campaigner. And Magic now. There's Kamara. Wins it back. Back to Manos. Good cut in from Kerr, puts through Yusuf Ahmed, the sliding tackle from O'Driscoll. Rossi swings it out to Juaish. Carpenter with the header there. And it'll be a Magic throw. Good challenge there going forward. Towns and Sedahavic crashing. Magic with early possessions here as Mukashat goes out to Stojcevski. Lovely flick on through there from Lawless. Good movements here from the Magic now. They stream forward. Can they find that pass? Let's get it down to Sedahavic. He goes out wide, but Carpenter gets there first. El Hawawi. It's Stojcevski playing centre back today. Usually plays at left back. Flicked on nicely. Al Hayek with the sliding challenge. And doubled it up nicely there from the youngster Adam Al Hayek. A good start here from the Magic, setting the tempo early. Can they pinch an early goal to calm the nerves as they go back to Rossi or Driscoll? Great to see him back in the field after that challenge. He goes up forward, high ball, chance there, but Manos coming out, so Fabrizio looking for that over the top ball. Just back to Al Hayek. Now Avondale enjoying a bit of possession. Kamara. Towns. Al Hayek. Ahmed. They link up nicely. Quick football here, but Magic win it back now. They go out wide. Probably the wrong ball there, but first real chance. And the Magic have come out firing earlier on. They mean business. They know they're up against it today. It's a well-drilled side in Zoran Markowski. Anything can happen in football. Towns. He's back to Bryce. Challenge came through. Got to be careful now. Fabrizio and Joash battling hard. He's dangerous ball. Cuba's there. Lost one over the top. It's a foot race. It's Kerr. They stream forward now. Ahmed and Zini. Kerr squares it, and there it is, opener. And it's Kerr. It was a lovely ball from Cuba. And Kerr just puts it away nicely and get past Rossi. And Avengers are off to a flyer. First real attack of the game. And the Avengers put one in the back of the net. And that's got to really just take the sting out of the tail as Magic look good in opening minute. But that's a dangerous side in Avondale. They know when they switch on, they're on. And now it's up to the Magic to respond here. O'Driscoll to Stojcevski. Goes wide to Guest. Kerr gets caught in a challenge, and it'll be a free kick for Avondale in the centre of the field. Bryce back to Kamara. Manos. Out wide to Al Hayek with a bit of space. Flicks it in the middle of the park. Cuba now into an Ahmed through ball, but Stojcevski's there to clean up. So what an inclusion for Zoran Markowski to get Yusuf Ahmed back from international duties. There's Carpenter, lost one over the top. It's a good run here. Trajcheski twisting and turning, loses his marker. The little magician goes back to Carpenter. Now Avondale happy to hold on to the ball and force Magic out of position as Kamara can go for a bit of run in the middle of the park. He goes out wide to Kerr. Al Hayek kept running, but one back by Guest. Magic now. Can they build something here from the back? They go back to Rossi. Goes wide to Juaish. Al Hawali. Good ball movement here from Magic now. Guest going forward. Lost one over the top, but Bryce gets there. Juaish. Towns. Nicely done there from Yite Towns. Now, lost one up the line, but a tad too wide, and it'll be a Magic throw right in front of us here. Driscoll. Back to Stoichevsky. That's the Guest. Chance for Mukacha. Driscoll now. Carpenter seen it from a mile away as Cuba now and Towns linking up at midfield. Really starting to be in sync now for Avondale. Trajcheski. Good work from Lawless as Juaish now. They can go forward here. Juaish still going, cuts in. But getting back there is Bryce, the captain, leading the charge. He goes out wide to Cuba. Cuba now. Kerr. Who that pass was to, but either way the Magic win it back and again build it from the back here. O'Driscoll. It's a lot better now from Magic as Stoichevsky finds O'Driscoll. Juaish can go wide again to Al Hawali. Al Hawali now cuts in, but Carpenter knew what he was going to do, still going forward, and eventually the assistant referee blows the whistle. Our referees today are Ugo Arslan, William Quartermain, Jack Quartermain, and Martin Masalowski is the fourth official. So Mukacha now, free kick. In a very good position. Can he find someone in the box? Cross comes in, it's a good one. Well, it's flicked on there by Carpenter, and it will be a corner. So the Magic have another chance at it. In the other game, Manningham United leading 1-0 against the Melbourne Knights. So Knights season not going as planned. Corner comes in. Ahmed comes back in. It's flicked on by Fabrizio. Manos comes out, but it'll be a free kick. So Manos in the thick of it earlier on. See, he's back on his feet. Carp himself with a bit of space in front of us here. Going back to Bryce. Kamara. Plays it into Al Hayek trying to move things along quickly. He goes back to Kamara. Utilise Bryce, the captain. The Carpenter. Bit of space now in front of us here. Carpenter puts a lovely ball down the line to Stefan Zinni. Zinni now gets it across into the box. It's high. It's cleared. Trajewski on the edge of the box now. Towns. Back to Al Hayek. Just composed on the ball at the moment. Avondale not giving it away cheaply. This Kamara will go back to Bryce. They switch it out wide. Carpenter, a bit of space. Zinni wants it down the line. Plays it short. Magic at the moment just have to stay in shape here as Al Hayek over the top to Cuba, but Stoichevski got in the way. Guess kept it in. And it'll be a Magic throw. As that early fast-paced start from the Magic has sort of died down a little bit now. Sort of on the back foot a little bit after going down early, but continue to play their game. They can maybe get a result here. Here's Shuaish out wide to Al Hawali. Looking to get into the edge of the box. Lovely dummy that time by Rezai. Trying to get a shot off. Still going Rezai. Trying to look for a through ball, but too many blue shirts as Towns comes away for Cuba now. Kerr making a run. Cuba in the middle of the park. He's got options to his left and his right. Lost one over the top. Trajewski was offside. Just couldn't time his run. It's that midfield that the Magic really need to have someone in there and clamp him down, as Townsend, Trajewski and Cuba are running right at the moment, and making it far too easy for them as Stoichevski lobs a darting ball into the box. Carpenter will get there first, shields it, and it will be a goal kick. Manos to bring it back in. Goes short to Bryce. Towns. Tackle came in from Lawless. Ahmed goes out wide to Al Hayek. Lovely ball upfield to Kerr. Kerr already having a goal. Cuts into the middle of the park and utilise Ahmed. Goes further wide, but Al Hawali got in the way. Sends it forward to really no avail as Bryce easily gets it under control. Manos. Kamara, who's got to be careful. Two red and black shirts around, but he gets out of trouble. Heavy touch there from Towns. Magic now can go forward. Kerr coming back. Senahavic just took too much time on the ball. There's Cuba now. Got a point to prove today. Ahmed. Trajewski. Zinni making a darting run. Ahmed. Oh, a lovely ball there. Chance now. They let it go through, but getting in the way. There's Juaish now. Has to take on two. Still going Juaish. Gets around Carpenter. Towns still chasing him. Bumps his way in. Still going. Unlucky in the end. Just needed a bit of assistance, and Carpenter is able to compose himself and send it cross field to Al Hayek. Al Hayek now. Short to Kerr. Cuba. Towns. Bryce. Kamara. Magic win it back through Stoichevsky. O'Driscoll. Lawless. Good movement here from the Magic out wide. Juach. Squares on the edge of the box for Fabrizio. Al-Hawali lost one into the box, but too hot and heavy. Fabrizio shoots, or rather across. It's Lawless. He's still going here. It's a good run here from Lawless, trying to get through traffic. Squares it out wide. Chance for the Magic. Needs to pull the trigger. Still working hard. Rezai. And one back by Kerr. And that was a big chance in the game for the Magic. They just couldn't find enough space to pull the trigger. So they're getting in pockets, but that final third at the moment just not there for them. Just feel one of the forwards, if they just get half a chance, it might be enough. Flicked on by Ahmed. Kerr. Battling hard with Guest. Bryce. On his own, Trojecic with ample of space goes further wide to Stefan Zini now. Zini, so what he likes this 1-on-1. Cuts it back on his right. Still going Zini. Lines up a shot. Rossi with a save. Guess he's there to clean up. And Stefan Zini eyeing himself for goal. He wants to score against the Magic. Scored in round 15 last year. Did have a field day back in 2019, round 11. Scored a hat-trick. Offside flag is raised. So he'll be looking to add to his tally this afternoon. Stoichevsky just in a bit of friendly fire there with Rossi. He's back on his feet, which is a good sign for the Magic. They definitely need him in the squad. O'Driscoll. Movement in the middle of the park as O'Driscoll just hoofs it forward. Brought down. Stoichevsky. O'Driscoll now, they can go further wide here. Lost one over the top to Al-Hawali. Al-Hawali. Back to Mukacha. It's a lot better now. Lawless. Lovely darting ball there to Sedahavic. He take a deflection, so they still maintain possession. Quick throw. Mukacha. To Stoichevsky, middle of the park here at Avenger Park. Out wide to Guest. Dummy the squares it again. Lawless. Good movements here from the Magic. Go wide again. Now Zini now. Can he put on the Jets? He goes forward, Zini. Good work, O'Driscoll. Did a help out, sliding challenge there from Fabrizio. Showed him a bit of heart now. Magic now utilising the ball well. Lovely ball over the top. They're lining up. They're onside. Shuash Can he find someone? Squares it. Chance. Oh, put it in the back post. Still kept in by Rezai. Still going. Great tackle there from Al Hayek. And Kerr. As Cuba now can come away with it. Just overworked it a little bit there, the Magic. Kamara. Ahmed. Carpenter and Zinni now. It's Zinni. Takes it to his left. Pumps the brakes back to Carpenter. Zinni kept running on. Looking to get back on his right. Cuba. Trajewski can go further wide to Kerr, but spins back into the middle to Towns. It's Carpenter now. Great tackle there from Juash. Needs a bit of help running forward now. Using the position well. Still going. Can he get a through ball? Lovely ball to Setahavic. Puts a cross in. It's deep. Rezai back into Manos. It was just too hot there. And now Avondale has Trajewski over the top, but too straight. And Rossi will calm this one under control. Just under 23 minutes played here at Adventure Park, and it's the host leading 1-0 thanks to a goal from Kerr. Magic now starting to get back into the game a little bit. Lawless and Guest. Need a playmaker in the middle of the park, really. That's what they're missing at the moment. They go wide to the right. El Hawali. Mukucha. Smarts there from Lawless. Out wide to Guest. This is a lot better now from the Magic. Whips in a good ball into the box here. Oh, it's ping-ponging around. Eventually it's cleared. As Towns composes himself and Carpenter can come away with it. And again, Magic getting to a spot as Manos chased by Fabrizio. Trajewski. Lovely ball over the top to Cuba. Zinni. And that was out by good length of the ball. The Magic now through O'Driscoll. Good turn. Got a bit of space on the right hand side here. Whips in a good ball, but headed away by Bryce. Mukucha can go further wide to El Hawali. It's a good ball. He'll get under control now. Compose himself. Low cross. Needed to go high that time, and it'll be a Magic throw. Starting to get forward a bit more now. Boys in red and black. Just can't find that finishing product as yet. Stoichevsky. Mukucha. Finds Guest. Al Hayek, good work there from Al Hayek. Kerr. They come away for Avondale now. Need to be careful. Lost one over the top. Zinni was onside. Magic get back in numbers. Zinni now gets on the edge of the box. Still going Zinni. Zinni going forward. Good save by Rossi. Headed away. Setahavic getting gang tackled there and will earn himself a free kick. And once again, Magic have a chance to go forward through. Juash cuts in. Carpenter just got a leg out. Cuba. Told to hold it up a little bit. Towns. Trajewski now with a bit of space now. Can he find that through ball to Kerr? But offside flag was raised. Magic are timing their offsides very well, but they need to be mindful of it. And lapsing concentration, and Kerker's off to the races. Very, very fast, and I don't think Magic have anyone that can keep up with him. There's Stoicheski now. Goes back to Rossi. O'Driscoll. Stoicheski in the middle. Mukacha. Fabrizio trying to get a link-up play here. Rezai just getting out-muscled that time by Trycheski. Kamara. And that's going to be a free kick as Lawless gives away a foul. It looks like Trycheski on the ground. Looks recovered. Chance now for Avondale to set their sights going forward as Kamara. Bryce with a bit of space. As wide to Carpenter. Carpenter just lofts it over the top to Zinni. This is what he likes. Zinni gets it in. Just took a heavy touch there, and it will be a goal kick for the Magic. There's Rossi quickly taking it. I'm not sure if Stoicheski was ready for it. Just need to slow down a little bit here. The Magic, they're still in this game. They've shown they can go forward. There's Mazai getting outnumbered there as Kerr finds Cuba. Goes to Zinni. Stefan Zinni now gets on the edge of the box, cuts back. Cross into the box was eventually cleared by the Magic. Fabrizio. They can go forward here now. Chuash waiting for it, but Towns just slid in nicely and pickpocketed him. And Serahavic just finding life difficult at the moment in the middle of the park. There's a ball over the top. Rossi comes out. He clears into the roof, and it'll be a throw on the far side for Avondale as we've almost hit 30 minutes here at Adventure Park. It is 1-0 thanks to a goal from Kerr in the 4th minute. Magic though have shown glimpses of they can go forward and put the pressure on, but just need someone to pull the trigger and fire one in the back of the net. There's Carpenter to Zinni. Zinni now making a darting run, but Chuach did enough. They get it back through Bryce and Towns. Carpenter. Lovely ball over the top, looking for Ahmed. It's a beautiful ball. Ahmed brought down nicely. It's Cuba. He shoots. Tried to curl it, but just got underneath it and sails over the bar. Sian Cuba trying to get one over his former side. There's Rossi. I thought that came off Carpenter there, but the linesman saying it didn't. We'll go back to Bryce. Manos. Carpenter. There's Kamara. Ahmed. Bryce, lovely ball out wide to Kerr. They're onside here. Kerr looking to take on Guest. Kerr gets it into the box. He shoots. Oh, it was curling. Just didn't have enough on it. But Kerr is really causing havoc for him on the right-hand side. And that one just whisked past the post as Rossi. Not sure what's going on as Stoichevsky's saying something to the referee. Eventually allow Rossi to take it. He's gone to the left-hand side and it's a good ball. Kerr wins it back. Magic now. Bit of space here for Mukacha. Can go further right. Goes to the left to Fabrizio, but Al Hayek got in the way as Trejcheski now sold it nicely. And in the end, Guest getting in the way. Al Hayek to bring it in. Just on the halfway line. Cuba flicks it on, but Stoichevsky got a touch. Go back to Rossi. O'Driscoll. Lawless. Oh, Mukacha there. That was poor, and it gives away to Ahmed. Ahmed lays it off to Zini. Zini shoots, and Zini punishes it. And he makes it 2-0. And it was a poor back pass from Mukacha. Ahmed pounces on it and Zini finishes it. And then Avondale are up 2-0 now. And that's just taken the wind out of the Magic. Al-Hawali. Carpenter just first to the ball here. Mukacha and Al-Hawali. Trejcheski, lovely ball there to Cubo. Driscoll, solid tackle. Al-Hawali now tasked with going forward. Juash. Mukacha. Lawless has 3 to beat. Just so many blue shirts as Kerr now. Goes wide to Zini. Just showed a bit too much. Good work from Al-Hawali and unable to keep it in. Carpenter to Trejcheski. In the other game, Manningham United 1, Melbourne Knights 1 at half time, so Knights getting back into this one. Manos, what do the Magic need to do with 10 minutes left to go before half time? They need to find something, at least put a pressure on the scoreboard. Otherwise, Avondale continue on like this, you feel like they're really just going to push on forward. It's Trejcheski now. Oh, lovely ball. Zini just ran in perfectly, but the offside flag is raised. That was very close. Trejcheski has that ball on a string and he's just working his magic, and pardon the pun, but the Magic have no answer for him. Chuash. Sinahavic back to Mukacha. Lawless. Al Al-Hawali kept running. Can he find a cross here? It's low. Shot comes in. It's a good effort from Rezai to keep pushing forward now. Rezai seems to be the one that's going for it. They switch it out to the right-hand side. Al-Hawali got to take on Carpenter. Whips in a good ball. Kamara heads it away. The Magic will get another chance. Cuba gets there first, but it will be a corner. And the Magic now are tasked with trying to find the back of the net. Lawless to bring it in. Goes near post. And not sure if that hit the post or like, but the referee's called it out, so it will be a goal kick. So it's obviously hit the post. Bryce to bring it in. Goes short to Manos. Kamara. Magic win it back now. But they turn it over once again, but Stoichevsky just took a swing at it. He wants a foul. The referee says, not today. Like to bring it in for the Avengers. Oh, not sure if that slipped out of his hand or he meant it, but either way, Ahmed comes away with it. Carpenter. Zinni will look, he's starting to wait for his run. He times it perfectly now. Puts a low cross into the box, and oh, good save there. As Ahmed had a chance, as Rossi got down low. They're not out of trouble yet. Al-Hawali eventually clears. Mukacha. Towns redeemed as handballing that one. Once again, Avondale looking for a third, and Ahmed, that time 40 had one, but Rossi just got in the way. Guess now streaming forward. Need to get Rezai involved a bit more. He seems like he can create something for him. Stoichevsky to Driscoll. Hit it back, Carpenter. He backed himself there. Manos will milk up some precious seconds here. There's Stoichevsky. Oh, it's just so beautiful to watch. When he's on, he's on. He's sending Mukasha for hot dogs here. He's absolutely causing havoc here, Christian Stoichevsky. They cannot contain him at all. Towns. Kamara. Carpenter. Here he is. Just has the Midas touch as Ahmed. Through ball here. Carpenter kept running. Squares it. Oh, Zinni was just inches away. A quick release from Rossi. Finds Mukacha. They need some help forward. Goes wide to Juash. Probably not the right pass there. Cuba to Towns. And there'll be a throw for the boys in blue. Kamara. There's a sprinkle of rain now. Comes over Avenger Park as Carpenter goes short to Zinni. Ahmed. Bryce. There's players all over the park. Here's Mukasha got in the way. Fabrizio now. Can he release Rezai? Good tackle there from Al Hayek. Fabrizio recovers, but just couldn't get his footing right. And it'll be an Avondale throw. Manos clears. Trajewski goes wide to Kerr. Lawless. Kerr wins his own ball back. And a free kick is given. Magic now. Rezai. Trying to flick a pass through, but no one on the end of it. He's playing as a winger. He might need to move him into the middle a little bit and try to get some connection between the defence and the forwards here, as Magic at the moment just finding the middle of the park a little bit difficult as Manos goes high. Guess we'll get there first. Flicked on by Lawless. Here he is, Rezai. As Towns just came in late. Okay, the final minute to go before stoppage time. There's Fabrizio. Guest. Cross comes in. Ooh, Carpenter mistiming it there. Chuash can follow it up. Tries to get around. Zinni helps out, but Manos is also there and probably should have played it into El Hawali. There's Al Hayek now. Ahmed. It'll be a throw for the Avengers. Kerr gets out of trouble. Lovely work. He's got Carpenter to his left. They can go forward here. Avondale now. Kerr started it off, flicks the ball over the top, running through. Rossi will get there first. He's got to be careful now. Get back in his box. And Magic. Fabrizio. There's how wide to Guest. Rezai. Lovely work from Rezai now. Cuts it into the middle. Edge of the box for Fabrizio, but Trajewski just got a foot in the way. And that'll be the halftime whistle here at Avenger Park. And it is the host Avondale leading 2-0 thanks to goals from Kerr in the 4th minute and Stefan Zinni in the 34th minute. Well, Avondale have controlled the tempo of the game here. Magic have had chances, but in that final third is where they're lacking. And they really need to get something going in the next 45. Otherwise, Avondale are going to steamroll through and put a couple more on the scoreboard. Magic, though, not out of it. We know 2-0 is a dangerous scoreline. They just need to get one that might set them off. We'll be back after the halftime break. Don't go away. We are back at Avenger Park here for the round 8 clash between Avondale and Altona Magic. First half, he's done and dusted. Avondale leading 2-0 thanks to goal from Kerr and Stefan Zini. And now the Magic, 45 minutes left to salvage something here and try to at least bring the game back on equal terms. Magic have shown glimpses of what they can do, but it's that final third, it's a missing piece of the puzzle. And at the moment, Avondale are doing it with ease. Kerr and Christian Trejcheski just have that ball on a string. They have managed to really cause havoc, especially Trejcheski in the middle of the park. His link-up play with Towns, Cuba and Ahmed has just been beautiful to watch. As here he is again, a lovely ball to Zini as well. And Zini will be offside. If he just times his run a bit better, Zini could have been on a hat-trick by now. So only let down so far. He's been running right down the wing and they cannot contain him at all. So what do the Magic have in them? They need to step it up here in the next 45. As Lawless has shown, he can control the game in the middle. He wants a bit of assistance, but no one's there to help him in the middle. That's where they're really lacking the Magic. Someone in the middle of the park to link up the defence to the middle, to the forwards. And it's something that Avondale do really, really well with Trejcheski, Towns and Cuba. Bryce finds Kamara to El Hag. Lovely ball to Cuba. Cuba 2 to beat. Dances around and out of trouble. Kerr. Ahmed holds it up nicely. Towns. Here he is again. Trying to pick the man, and the match going to be difficult as Kerr putting a through ball in. Maybe he's better off putting his foot through it. As Rossi comes out to claim that one, he goes short to Stojceski. Mukacha. El-Hawali. Oh, El-Hawali, poor ball, gives it away to Kerr. Cuba to his right. Kerr finds Cuba. Just had too much on there. Stojceski gets in the way. Good tackle there. And that ball there from El-Hawali was poor and dangerous. They had a costly error in the first half when Mukacha gave it away. That time Stojceski saving his blushes. Zini to bring it in. Was hitting that one as a low cross. Another chance for Avondale. Good ball in, headed away by O'Driscoll. Bryce at the back. Cuba whips in another ball. They're lining up here. Oh, Ahmed on his own. Had plenty of time. He's brought it down and just scooping it. And Magic get away with that one. Avondale really should have been in the back of the net. And Stojceski now clears it upfield. Kamara Fabrizio puts in a challenge. Towns. Carpenter. Cuba was the target, but missing for a fair off as Stoichevsky now for the Magic. That's the stop and nothing really in front, no one moving as he finds Guest. Rezai just running her into blue shirts as Towns and Trajcheski. Carpenter. In the other game, Melbourne Knights now take the lead 2-1 as Al Hayek goes back to Kamara. Kerr, Trajcheski. It's a darting ball, but straight to Mukacha now. He's got out of trouble nicely. Trajcheski just using his smarts there and just pulling his shirt to slow things down. Fiery opening couple of minutes here at Avenger Park in the second half. O'Driscoll. Now wide to Al Hawali. Good tackle from Carpenter. Good Juash there. For clean tackle is a lofty one over the top. Bryce gets there first. Gets an up and under. That is his own ball. Flicked on by Towns. Mukacha wins it back now. Magic. They go back to Stoichevsky in the middle of the park. He goes wide to Guest. Got away with a lucky one there, but Trajcheski that time made sure of it. Lovely ball down the line to Kerr. Kerr now against Stoichevsky. Gets a bit of backup from Mukacha. Good tackle in the end. And Stoichevsky, calm proceedings. O'Driscoll. And it'll be a free kick. Ahmed against Mukacha there. As we get another bit of sprinkle of rain at Avenger Park. Laid on. Lawless. Out wide to Guest. Just needs another player to run on as Rezai. Lovely dummy from Mukacha. Lost one over the top, but Guest has to make a long run for it. Kerr. Trajcheski. Oh, lovely ball to Cuba in the middle of the park. He puts Zinni through. Zinni now, he likes his Zinni. Can he pull off a shot? Good save by Rossi. They just moved the ball in transition so quick, Avondale. And Rossi pulls off a big save. Corner here for the Avengers. Assisting with that low cross. Get another crack at it, but what a ball that was from Trajcheski to Cuba, then Cuba to Zinni. Cross comes in, cleared. Eventually, they get a bit of distance from it, a bit of breathing space, but Towns is there to clean up. Bryce. Neither coach yet making a change. There's Trajcheski now. Lovely running here from Carpenter. Plays it back to Trajcheski. Still going. And it will be a goal kick for the Magic. I want to move things along quickly, but Just too slow out of transition as O'Driscoll lost one up to Chuash. Ooh, strong challenge there from Carpenter. Eventually the referee blows his whistle. Stoichevsky. This one over the top, but too straight. And Manos will take this one as he releases Al Hayek now. Might be the Magic who make a change earlier on here as Cuba tried to flick it through, but Stoichevsky lawless. And Serahavic. Rezai now. Can he get something going for him? Goes wide to Juash. Ball Juash. Tries to get around Carpenter. And in the end gives away a free kick, and just their decision making more in desperation rather than anything else, as the Magic try to find an equaliser here. As Al Hayek go back to Kamara. Just simple football at the moment here by Avondale as Bryce, Carpenter, Trocheski now. Oh, lovely ball over to Zinni. Just the connection between him. Zinni now, he's in the box, 2 to beat. Squares it to Ahmed. Too many black shirts in the way. Cuba wins it back. Kirk took a heavy touch. Stoichevsky just chips it out of trouble back to Cuba. Kerr with a heavy touch there. And that will force a change for the Magic, as coming on is Nathan Liberto. Number 26, Jawad Rezai is off. Also number 10, Nusetahavic. And number 9, Darcy Anastovsky. So 2 changes there by Goran Lozanovsky. Maybe hoping to get something up forward as Anastovsky adds that firepower, and Liberto can add something in the middle. Lawless. Fabrizio. Josh, good movement here. Mukacha puts a through ball. Just needed to put a bit of curl on it. Right idea. As Manos releases Bryce. Almost an hour played at Avenger Park here. Avondale lead 2-0. Mukacha. There he is. Liberto. Wiley gets out of trouble. Finds Lawless. Anastovsky goes wide. Guest. Now back to Stoichevsky. There's a lot better here from the Magic. Lovely ball over the top. Guest brings it down nicely now. Can he find the cross? He does. It's a good one into the box. Awkward header. Anastovsky. I'm not sure who that was to, but either way, Avondale come away for now with Zinni. Good tackle there from Al Hawali, but Zinni somehow gets it back into him. Sends him in a spin. Zinni still going forward. They're lining up here. Zinni shoots. He had enough curl. Rossi had it covered. And Savan Zinni is really turning the game as Lawless wins that one. They've got to go now. Anastovsky cuts into the middle. It's got to go now. What a fancy shot. He has a shot. It takes a deflection. No handball, says the referee. Away fans more hoping rather than anything. There's Al Hayek. Pinched by Anastovsky in the middle. Juash. Still going Juash. I'm not sure who was that to, but Trajczewski has it. He lets loose with Towns. Towns now to Zinni. Zinni just puts on those jets. He goes forward, cuts it into the box, squares it. Good work that time by Stojcevski. And it'll be a throw for the Magic as Avondale look to make a change. Liston Diaz and Kerr coming off, and George Ott for Yusuf Ahmed. So Zoran Markovsky says, you can put on your firepower, I'll put mine on, and puts on two big guns with Diaz and Ott. We know what George Ott can do, and we know Diaz can really break the lines. Like Zinni has shown. Oh, stood tall there was Towns. Cuba. Kamara. Al Hayek now for a bit of space. Trying to put in a hot spot there, but Juash almost went through. Towns now. Magic have under half an hour left to go here at Avenger Park to get some result. Kamara finds Al Hayek on his own. Al Hayek just got taken off the ball by Guest, not allowing him to run on. Good movement here. Carpenter on the left-hand side. Cuba chasing his own ball down. Running out of real estate. And it will be a throw. It will be an Avondale ball, so another chance for him. Zinni brings it down. There's a 1-2, but Liberto sends it forward. Juash bouncing off the chest. Bryce just waited for the right moment. Ott. Cuba. Stojcevski clears. Zinni tried to break through. Juash now has a bit of assistance through Fabrizio. Anastovsky couldn't get there in time. Diaz. Oh, lovely work from Diaz. Cuba releases Diaz again now. Diaz kept running. Gets it on the edge of the box. Lost one over the top. Just overhitting it. Avondale just playing with flair at the moment. Just their passes, their movements, their running. They're doing everything right. And Magic just do not have an answer for them. Stojcevski goes short to Guest. Got to be careful now. Just if in doubt, kick it out, as they say. O'Driscoll clears. And it'll be an Avondale throw. Carpenter short to Trocheski. Bryce. Just even in tight pockets. They're able to get out. Cuba now, they're running forward. Diaz made the run, but it was offside. Towns. Back to Cuba. Lovely ball over the top to Trocheski, but just had enough. Rossi. Liberto. Mukacha. Goes out wide to Al Hawali. Looking for Juash. Just bouncing at the back of his shirt there. And now they'll get it back easily. Trocheski now. Has Diaz to his right. Diaz. Oh, through the legs, but not too much on there. Mukacha into Liberto. Trying to move it along quickly now. Stoichevsky. Lawless. Anastovsky. Good movements here from the Magic. Liberto out wide to Al Hawali. Showed too much of the ball and allowed Carpenter to get back. Looks like he's injured himself there. And we'll have a break in play. That might force a change. Alan Wiley down. As the medic just giving him some treatment. Let's just hope it's nothing too serious. That force a change out of Goran Lozanowski. Time will tell. They'll be down at a man for a short while. Looks as though he's recovered. He's back on. So it's a good sign there for the Magic. Kamara. El Haig. Bryce heads it back to Manos. Rossi. Anastovsky. Roberto through ball. Mukacha goes out wide. This is good work. Guest chips on up to Liberto. Oh, Kamara stood his ground. Guest kept running. Hot ball. Eventually Al Haig just swings at it. Finds Zinni somehow. He lost one over the top for George Arts. Rossi will get there first and clear. Kamara heading it back. It seems like everything is going their way at the moment. As Manos cut off by Guess, but just bounced off his knees. Cuba out wide to Zinni. Zinni now cuts back on his right. He shoots and he buries that nicely. Stefan Zinni makes it a double and extends Avondale's lead to 3. And once again, name a better duo, Stefan Zinni and cutting into his right. As Avondale make a change as El Hayek comes off and George Mells comes on. And that'll force Towns into right back. Well, it was coming. And eventually, they got it through. And Stefan Zinni, as we said, he loves scoring, gets some magic. As Mel just clips Fabrizio from behind. As we said, he scored a hat-trick in 2019, round 11. Also scored last year in round 15. That time was only a solo goes. Fabrizio swings it out wide. Anastovsky. Good ball into the box. Juachi gets there. Just couldn't direct it into the goal. That's a lot better. First real chance of the second half for the Magic. Kamara goes short to Towns. Bryce. Zinni now. Finds Towns. He has wanted the 1-2, but pass wasn't on. Bryce on his own. Goes wide. Carpenter. Cuts in the middle of the park. Trajewski plays a 1-2. Cuba fancies himself, but that one stayed wide. And it is a goal kick for the Magic. Very similar result to last year. Round 2, Yusuf Ahmed scored a double and Trajewski with a single. As we said, Magic has to go back to all the way in 2021, round 2, when they got a 2-2 draw. Their last point earned against them. And it doesn't look like today is going to go any different. They've just haven't been able to get that final product in the final third going. And in the end, Avondale just too clinical. Very lucky not to have a couple more. Offside trap has worked well for the Magic, but Stefan Zinni was just the difference as Towns has gone down here. That might force a change. Towns receiving some treatment in the remaining 15 minutes. Towns will look to come off now, and that'll force maybe a change from Zoran Markowski. Coming on will be Massimo Diagenio. Well, for the Magic, they'll have to look forward to next week where they'll play St Albans at home. As Traincheski also coming off and Joseph Katabian coming on. And that'll be a big game for the Magic against St Albans. And, well, Avondale, they have Oakley Cannons next Friday, Jack Edwards reserve. So the way they're playing, that's going to be another massive game. In the other one, Melbourne Knights taking it out 2-1 against Manningham. And O'Driscoll now to bring it in. Goes to Stoichevsky. Yes. And Diaz just giving away a free kick there. O'Driscoll. Stoichevsky for a bit of space. Al-Hawali. Free kick that time. Carpenter just clipping the heels. Stoichevsky now. Liberto. Lawless. Oh, puts O'Driscoll in an awkward one as Katabian heads it to Zinni. He's got two to beat Zinni. Driscoll recovers. Ott. Mells. Gives it away to Anastovsky. Anastovsky returns the favour and gave it back to Bryce. Allows Kamara to go wide to Diaz. Cuba still running hard here. Cuba gets his former teammate. And smart play there from Johnny Stoichevsky. Playing it off Cuba. There's Rodriguez. Mukachak. Lawless. Magic now stream forward. Can they get a consolation goal? Anastovsky. Kamara just sends it up forward. O'Driscoll headers it down to Stoichevsky. Gotta be careful here. Smart play by Stoichevsky, experienced campaigner. Go back to Rossi. 10 minutes ago here at Avenger Park. Avondale lead 3-0. O'Driscoll. Lovely ball out wide to Guest. Needs a bit of help. Lawless in the middle of the park. Mukacha. Finds Rodriguez. And they're in a corner for the Magic. As Liberto comes over to take it. Cross comes in. Avondale deal with it. Another chance at a throw. Liberto. Bryce finds Diaz right in front of us here for a bit of space. Diaz. Mel's. Katabian. D'Argenio. Oh, Mel's gave it away cheaply there. Liberto out wide to Anastovsky. Can the Magic make him pay? Good shot there. Saved by Manos. Saved Mel's blushes. Guess now. Lawless. Stoicheski. Oh. O'Driscoll. Lovely work from Mukacha. Gets out of trouble a little bit. Liberto. Skips past the challenge. Good work from Mukacha. And Diaz holding him up. Referee waves him on. Liberto now. Puts a through ball in. Just too hot there for Juash. Just needed to take a bit of pace off it. Genio to Carpenter. High ball to Ott. Headed away by Driscoll. Good work. And ball is a claim, but referee waves him on. Kamara. To Diaz. Bryce. Carpenter. Zinnik cuts into the middle of the park. And that's a free kick that time by Jordan Delitis. Quickly taken to Kamara. Finds Diaz. Moving it around nicely here. Stoicheski to Guest. Needs a bit of movement here in the middle of the park. Yes, goes down the line to Juash. Bryce stood his ground, just solid defending there by Bryce. Mel's. Katabian to Kamara. Go back to Manos. Cuba to Zinni. Oh, lovely running here. They're going forward now. Avondale. Shot comes in. Not enough behind it. As Mukacha swings it out wide to Anastovsky. He's got 3 to beat. Gets out of trouble so good there. Anastovsky still going forward. He fancies himself. Just had too much height on there. See Anastovsky, at least he's showing something. As they go short. Mel's giving it away again. Giving away a couple of passes there, Mel's. Just a bit rusty at the moment. You know the quality of a player he is. Mukacha out wide. Good movement here from the Magic. Cross comes in. Plenty of blue shirts. Kamara clears. Guest still going. Kamara gets it back now. He releases Cuba. Cuba now. Ott trying to time his run. Has Diaz in the middle. Mel's. This time a lot better out wide to Zinni. Zinni now gets it into the box. Chips it over high. Driscoll headers it. Rossi punches it away. Not the greatest of clearance. Diaz shoots. And Diaz punishes him. And Liston Diaz seals it on a platter. And Avondale will cruise for a 4-0 victory. Still got 5 minutes left to go. And the Magic, unfortunately, just have to accept the blow. Good finish in the end there by Diaz through a sea of players. Managed to somehow find the gap. And the Magic now just have to pick themselves off at the ground and wait out these 5 minutes. Yes. Mugacha. Katavian. Mel's. Stoichevsky cutting that one off. Liberto. Out wide to Anastovsky. Flicks it on. Stoichevsky running on, but Bryce gets there first. Lovely ball over the top to Cuba. Just a bit too casual there from Sian Cuba. O'Driscoll. Ott wins it back. Cuba. Mel's. Diaz. Cuba still kept running on. He just took a heavy touch. O'Driscoll clears. Magic move forward now. In the end, great tackle as Cuba was able to get back. And that's been a difference today. Magic have been second to the ball, whereas Avondale have really come out and attacked everything and tried to win back second and third balls and put away their chances. That's been their biggest winners. Kamara lost one over the top. Ott. Stoichevsky used his body well. Rossi releases. Finds Rodriguez. Have 3 minutes at a time here at Avenger Park. Good running here, Delidis. But Diagenio just too strong. Well, Magic have St Albans Dinamore next week at home, whereas Avondale travel away Friday night to Oakley Cannons in what will be a mouth-watering clash. And the form they're in, Avondale. It's going to be a cracker of a game. Lovely through ball, Juash. Can't get there in time, Manos. Katabian. Genio sends it upfield. Ott brings it down. Oh, lovely work from Ott. Cuba goes wide to Diaz. He's got Mel's short. Just couldn't get it to him as Guest. Poor ball from Guest, a tired ball. He gets it back. Mukacha to Anastovsky. Final minute of normal time. O'Driscoll. Magic now going forward. Can they get a late consolation goal? The lead is. Batavian heads it out for safety. Cuba. Oh, Zinni. Zinni cuts in. Can it square it? We get it past O'Driscoll. Still working hard to win it back. Mukacha now in the middle of the park. He's got to go forward. He's got to keep running. And that's been the story of Magic State. Their decision making at times has let them down. Bryce. Katavian. Anastovsky. Just getting muscled off the ball as Diaz and Cuba link up. Mel's goes wide to Zinni. Zinni cut back on his right. He shoots. Rossi makes a save. Avondale will move up to third place. Equal points with South and Oakley. Obviously, South will have a game in hand to play. As we're playing 2 minutes of stoppage time here. Lawless. Rodriguez gets it into the box, trying to get something going. And Katavian makes a sliding challenge. And the referee will blow the full-time whistle here at Avenger Park. And it is the boys in blue, Avondale, taking it out 4-0. Thanks to goals from Kerr in the 4th minute, Stefan Zinni in the 34th and 70th, and Liston Diaz in the 86th minute. Avondale far too strong in the end. And Altona Magic just could not get their game plan going. And really was below par performance by their standards. Well, they look forward to next week, a tough game against St.Albans Dynamo at home, while Avondale look to play Oakley in what is a mouth-watering clash. And Avondale now just starting to click the gears right. They played really good football today. Trey Chesky had that ball on a string. His link-up play with Cuba and Ahmed and Zinni was just outstanding. And that's why they take home the 3 points today. On behalf of the team here, myself, Alex Sivkorowski, we thank you all for tuning in. Plenty of football still left to come. Make sure you tune into NPL Victoria's YouTube page. Thank you for watching.